Hi everyone, what a couple of weeks it's been. Wow, on the East Coast with the cyclone warnings and all of the damaging weather, it's been crazy. No doubt lots of grief and loss with damage to properties and flooding and lack of electricity and resources for people for a week. It's been crazy, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to jump on and to give a grief healing chakra card reading for the collective. So these grief healing chakra cards are mine, and they provide messages around grief and loss, as well as which part of your energy body, your chakra system, may need some extra tender loving care as well. So just thought I would do a bit of a message for the collective. We'll see which cards want to come out. I've got one. Let's see if there are any others that want to speak to us today. Hope you're all doing some restorative practice and some quiet, peaceful healing at the moment. I know I definitely have had a quiet day, just the exhaustion of it all the apprehension. We were quite fine in Nimbin, but yeah, just the build-up of what could have happened and just being an empath and seeing, the collective and how, they've been struggling in different parts of Queensland and New South Wales is hard to watch. So these are our cards. So we have 3 cards that have popped up. The first card is anger. So this is connected to your solar plexus chakra. And this message says experiencing anger is normal when grieving. You may feel anger at your loved one who has died or at others for their actions or inactions. Remember, grief isn't just the loss of a loved one. So if you've experienced grief around this natural disaster at the moment, you could be feeling angry as well, not necessarily at a loved one. The message here is to acknowledge your feelings and look for healthy ways to express your anger. Channel the anger physically. You might do this with a boxing bag or writing a letter without sending it, yelling, breathing, talking about it with someone you trust. So the first message was anger, and whether that's over the death of a loved one or another grief situation, like we're talking about the natural disaster, perfectly normal in grief to experience anger. The second message we got, this one really relates to me. This one is sleep, and it's also attached to our base or our root chakra. Our survival needs are sleep. I know I've been feeling exhausted after everything that's been going on, and the energy and the fear and everything that's been around. So if you're feeling really sleepy right now, know that that's normal in grief, and just honor that. And the message here says grief often affects our sleep because our brains are trying to process our loss and make sense of it, keeping us awake or unsettled. I know during the week where we were expecting the cyclone, I was definitely having all sorts of weird dreams of water coming into my house and not really sleeping very well with the noises outside. So I'm really tired this week after it's all come and gone. So the messages here are spend time acknowledging your grief during the daytime so you can switch off at night. Journaling, music, art, meditation, crying, stillness, or talking to someone you love and trust are ways to do this. Or just have a nap. That's what I actually did this afternoon not so long ago. Sometimes you just need a nap because it's hard to get through the day if you already wake up tired or not sleeping well. And our last message is love, and this one's attached to our heart chakra. And this is a beautiful theme, I think, for what we've all been through, because I think trauma brings us all closer together. And I've really seen the way people support each other and take care of each other when there's a trauma or a traumatic situation. And yeah, we shouldn't have to wait till there's a natural disaster to do this. Love and kindness is always important. So the message on this card says grief is love. Love never dies. It hurts so deeply because of how much we loved them, and our knowing the relationship will change forever. In death, the relationship with our loved one lives on through memories, memorials, and rituals. They're those continuing bonds. We still have a relationship with our loved one after they've passed. It just looks different. Know your loved one remains with you in some way, even after they are gone. So this love card could be to do with the love that still lives between you and your loved one who's passed. Or if we're referring to the cyclone and the natural disaster in Queensland and New South Wales recently, then it could be around healing this grief of the trauma that many people have been through with love and kindness. So these are the messages for the week. Let me know in the comments if one of them resonates with you in particular. So we had anger to do with the solar plexus chakra. We had sleep to do with the base chakra. And we had love to do with the heart chakra. So I'd love to hear if they make sense to you, and if it's around grief of a loved one or grief of the natural disaster that's been going on at the moment, or it could be another grief that you're experiencing altogether, losing a job or a pet, losing a house. There are many different ways or many different things that cause us to experience grief and loss. So thank you for tuning in. They're my cards. If you would like to get your own set, they're available anywhere you buy your books or cards online if you're overseas. Or if you're in Australia, just jump onto narellehudson.org or send me a private message and I can get those to you. Okay, big love to everyone. Take care, look after yourself, get some rest, recharge. Okay, bye.